It's nearly 1 in the morning. I've forgotten to say I have these amazing things attached to my calves. They feel like they're blow-up air tubes or something. And every few seconds one of them inflates. And then it deflates again. And then the other one inflates and deflates again. And that is giving my lower legs a sort of massage. And it's to help against blood clots. Isn't that amazing? So cool. America has been so good to me. Wow. I'm here in my hotel room, all by myself. It's so amazing. I have a room to myself. I'm so grateful. I wasn't expecting that at all. I thought I would be in a room with 8 people or something. It's so peaceful. I have these little airbag things on my legs. They're like tubes that inflate. And every few seconds one of them inflates and then deflates again. And then the other one inflates and deflates. And that is, it sort of gives me a massage. My lower legs, the calf muscles. And they're doing this so that it helps against against blood clots. I think that's so amazing. I didn't know this exists. It's so helpful. I'm also starting to be already a little bit better. It's 1 in the morning and I'm not sleeping so well for some reasons. But the pain isn't so bad right now and it's so interesting. I had a surgery at 1 p.m. Now it's 1 a.m. and I'm able to actually move a little bit and move my legs up. I think it's totally amazing. I think the nurse is coming soon to give me more painkillers though. So good. My nurse is so nice. Her name is Debbie and she's just lovely. She's 2 years away from being 70. She's so nice. It was really nice to talk with her. She took a course, I think, in acupressure or something like that at the Institute in Berkeley before they closed. That's what I understood. And she's just really nice. And so I told her to look after herself because she's got 2 discs that are impinged and oops, it's private. I'm going to bleep that out. So, she's nice. She's got numb feet because of the discs, and so I told her to look after herself. Yeah, super nice woman. I think I should look up. Oh, and I told her about the acupuncture podcasts I'm listening to. Told her about the brown rice porridge I'm eating, which she was really interested in. She's a good person, a good egg. This experience has just been so good. I mean, as good as it can be when you get yourself cut open. Oh, and I stood up. I've just been up and had a little walk around. But I was staying all bent over because I was so afraid of pain. But it was mostly in my head, I think. She said there's no reason why I shouldn't be able to stand up straight. So that helped. She was just like giving me tough love. It was good. Yeah. Okay. So here I am. It's Wednesday morning. I haven't really slept very much last night. I was in and out of it, and for a while I was too scared to go to sleep. I think I was pretty drugged up still. And then it just came naturally, just like my friend Esther said it would. I'm still on the drip, and I still have somewhere here a pain pump. I can give myself pain medication. got my breakfast ready. I'm drinking a lot because at the moment I've still got a catheter, and so that makes peeing easy. Except for it's not really easy. It doesn't feel like it's draining properly. It did yesterday, but then it got changed, and since then it's a bit awkward. So what I've learned is that if your bladder hurts, then your catheter isn't functioning correctly. It really just needs to be straightened out somehow down there. Outside looks kind of overcast. San Francisco has got an overcast day. Don't know if you could see that. Everyone here has been pretty good. Got something to say, but I'll say that later. Yeah, Jason is still at home. It's 7 in the morning. I hope I didn't wake him up. I've sent him a couple of slightly scared messages around 6:30. The pain is okay. I'm sure the pain pump helps, and I've just taken another painkiller. So I get a mix between ibuprofen and the pain pump. I want to use it one more time before they take it away from me. I've got still these airbag things on my calves. Ooh, hiccup is not comfortable. These airbag things, they kind of go around the calves like this, and they're filled with air, and then they squeeze, and then they deflate from air, and then they become looser. And this gives my calves, my lower legs, a massage, and helps with the circulation. A really clever device. And this is to help against blood clots. Yeah. Speaking of clots, I saw earlier today I'd had a big air bubble in one of these. It wasn't that big an air bubble, but it was like this long. And this is how long my eye is. Yeah, so it was like that much. And I wasn't really happy about that. So they checked the pump, and I changed a part of it. And hopefully everything's okay. I stopped looking at it. So at this moment I'm feeling great. I just think that the catheter not working properly is bothering me a little bit. And it's like a bit unnecessary because yesterday worked great. No. So yeah. But I have just been able to stand up by myself before. I got so frustrated with the catheter that I just stood up. Yeah. So that was too nice. Yeah. So I just stood up to try and drain the thing. I think it's just not arranged right. I think it doesn't make quite ergonomical sense. And I think at the bottom you kind of have to let the air out so that it can have a suction effect. That's what I think. And I think that's what they did before. Yeah, Jason isn't planning to be here until 10. I was sort of hoping he might come sooner, just to kind of look after me, so I don't have to keep an eye on things. But yeah, feeling okay. Totally okay. Better than I thought I would. I'll definitely give myself another pain shot. That's how it works. You go like that, you get morphine. Or something else that works better than morphine. And it's not 100% necessary, but from tomorrow I'm out on my own. Or from later today. I don't know how we're going to get home. The car doesn't have a good shock absorber. I feel every bump. Like right now I have this tiny bubble of gas kind of trying to get out. Yeah, a fart. And it can't get out because I can't let go of it because it's kind of painful. So it just keeps going around. I'm nearly coming out, and then it goes back in and it comes nearly out. Yeah, this is gonna not be fun for a while. So, hey, but I am alive. I still have my uterus and my ovaries, and I took out 2 little gastrointestinal kind of thingies that I'll have to describe some other time. And then, of course, the fibroid, which I'm not sure I said, but what they took out ended up being 13 centimeters long, and I don't know how wide. They have, apparently there's a photograph somewhere with a ruler next to it. Hopefully I'll get that. So Jason says it looks really ugly. I'm like, well, yeah, it doesn't wear makeup or anything. It's just a lump of confused cells. So I think the battery's gonna run out any minute, so I better kind of stop this. But I wanted to check in and say, this is the morning after surgery. It is now 20 to 8. I had in the morning, and I had surgery yesterday from 1 o'clock till I think it was 3 or 4 hours. No, it was like 4 hours before I came around. I don't know. So yeah, I think I was in a room here at like 4 or 5. And this is how I look today. I have to say it's the lighting is really lucky. I didn't look this good last night with the overhead lighting. Okay, I need to rest now. I'm a little bit in pain. But nothing like I had before. Ciao. This is my new nurse bringing me water. But I think I just did something wrong on my catheter. You know what? Let's have a quick look at the catheter before my battery runs out. It's kind of interesting. So, yeah, I have no shame. So, I think you can see it now. So it's this tube that goes in there, and then it's attached there, and that's where it goes down. And that's where it then goes to the container for pee, which is the container that I think it's got a little air valve, or a water valve where you can let it out, the pee. And I think if you were to open that and just let some of the pee go through, then the suction effect would just help with the rest of the drainage. The way it is at the moment, I have air bubbles going that way, like towards me, which doesn't seem really right. That's just my 2 cents. But you know, I paid attention in physics. Leaving you now. Talk to you later. Hurrah! My fertility is still in place. Left it a little bit late. I'm 42. And, well, let's see what happens. The main thing was really I didn't really want my organs to go out unless I really had to. And, you know, I think there is a temptation to say, just take it all out, you'll never have fibroids again. But actually, well, if you're operating on that with that mentality, you'd have to take your boobs off, take out your balls in case you get ball cancer, testicle cancer. You'd have to take out, yeah, you just, no. We're not like a replacement part station where you just take stuff out that's not important. Everything is important in the body. It works together in unison as one. Except for the fibroid. That did not work with me. That was a guest that overstayed its welcome. For sure. See you soon. Hi. My surgeon was just here, showed me pictures of my fibroid, and it was gigantic. It was so much bigger than my uterus. Loads of good updates and some not so good updates. But the phone cut out on me there. So some of the not so good updates are maybe not brilliant, but they're alright. And I am fertile. I can try at least as soon as 3 months from now. Wow. The nurse who I thought was really great last night turned out to be a little bit scary. And now I have a new nurse and he's great. He's really calm, collected, and he doesn't constantly say that he's forgetting things all the time. Still waiting for Jason. He's not here yet. He's going to bring some rice porridge, feed me up. This is my last drip for the day. Somewhere there. And I need to show you my room before they kick me out of it. This is my room. In England, I would be sharing a room with 8 people. Yeah. No more automatic pain button pressing. I used to have the pain button here. It doesn't work anymore. Now I take pain pills and... Ooh, someone's knocking. Hello! I've been mostly making Instagram updates, so I haven't updated much. I've just had my catheter out by my nurse called Paul. And Jason just arrived. and I'm going to update him on everything that happened last night here. I'll update you about that when I'm not in hospital anymore. So here's me again. I don't know what the time is. It's 11, 12. It's 12, and I've just finished going for a little walk around the ward. I was so dizzy. I felt like such a pathetic being. I had to walk really slow, but then my nurse made me walk a little slower than I really wanted to. But I was so dizzy, it was probably a good idea. But I feel like we were walking with this implement you see there. I was holding onto that bar, and I feel like the nurse and I were pulling into different directions, and it was really confusing me. Because I was like, why are we pulling to the right? We're going forward. I don't understand this. And then, I don't know, and then a whole range of nurses came through the door. I've had my blood pressure taken again. It's a little bit better than it was last night. It was pretty low this morning as well, like really low. And I had some information. So basically, like since I've been standing up, I've been having this pain up here. And I was just not sure what it was. I was like, is that a blood clot? What is that? And then the nurse, the really calm nurse, he told me that it's the gas from the stomach. Not the stomach, from like the cavity in the torso, because I put gas in there during this surgery. And then when you stand up, the gas will go up. When you lie down, it'll just go, and it's fine. So the way it gets out of your body, for a little while it will hurt, and the way it will get out is like the body absorbs this extra gas, this extra whatever it is, over time. So I think it'll be a few days. I've read something like this before. It'll take a few days for that to go. And it can go into the joints and be uncomfortable. So that's what's going on, and I'm really uncomfortable right now from it. But we had this amazing nurse, right? We had a super nice nurse. Her name is Lydia. That's not my nurse, that's Jason. He brings good things to the hospital and looks after me. He brought me orange and loads of goodies that I don't know yet what they are. Lydia came, she was fun. She was telling us her story of how she became an American citizen. And we haven't heard the end yet. So I hope she comes back to finish this story. It was really fun. It was a love story and a really nice one. It's a bit like us. I came here because of a love story. Yeah. Okay. So now I'm gonna log out and get back to you later. I'll definitely be sent home today. I'm terrified of it because the bed where we're staying is really kind of soft and squishy, and I don't know how I'm going to push myself up. I'm really worried about it. And the toilet is really low, and the bedding here is so nice. Like I have these cotton blankets on me that are really nice, and I have these white pillows and cushions, and I want to stay here. I sleep so much better here than in the bed where we're currently staying. But it's not allowed. They're gonna kick me out eventually. Okay, talk to you later. So I went for a walk and was really dizzy, and I've got some gas that they put into my abdomen in this area during the surgery to create space so that they can see things clearly. And that gas is rising at the moment to up here, so it's really hurting. But it will slowly get reabsorbed into the body over the next few days. Jason is here and a little bit cranky. I think it's been a lot for him to look after me and to be responsible for everything, and then the fear and the worry and all that. So I think we're just gonna have to purge a little bit. Yeah. So here I am, alive. Oh, and it's sunny outside in San Francisco. And Jason brought me porridge and oranges. So I've had a little walk around. It was incredibly dizzy. And the gas that they injected put into my torso cavity to be able to operate easier is rising to my shoulders and hurting. But this gas will dissipate in the next few days, so the body will reabsorb it. Yeah. Jason is here. He brought me porridge with blueberries, and the nurse said I can start eating a little bit.